Hi, my name is Garima. This video is to get an opportunity to represent your voices with the ELOE leadership team through the Student Advisory Board. And I want to talk to you about three things. One is a little bit about myself, my background and context. Two, some of the ideas I have with regards to the Student Advisory Board. And three, how can we stay connected and ensure that everyone's voice is heard? So let's get started. My name is Garima. I am a Fulbright scholar from India. I have close to a decade of experience in the higher education sector. More recently, I've started my own venture, Evolving Being, which is an admissions consultancy for school students in India. What centers me and gets me recharged for the day is my morning meditation sessions. And during my free time and weekends, I love to go for hikes and treks and would love to connect with others who are interested in the same. On to the next bit, which is a bunch of ideas that I had. One is, which is right now on everyone's mind, is the FOMO of not being able to sit through some of the courses that we want. And I'd like to bring together affinity groups where we can come together in a structured way and really share the learnings we have from different courses with one another. And this ties into another aspect, which is sharing what we are doing, even in terms of our assignments and the impact that we want to make in education. I remember after HPL concluded, we had initial conversations on the assignments that everyone was working on, but we never really saw the final product. And I was just talking to someone from the cohort, and their work is being implemented in one of the higher ed colleges here in the US. And the design proposals that we had for HPL are already being implemented by some of our peers. So getting an opportunity to share what we are putting together, not just in the format of our assignments and submissions, but just otherwise the impact that we are making. Again, I'd like to bring together like-minded peers who'd want to discuss that and sort of exchange ideas. The third thing that I want to bring to the community is the aspect of learning from one another's educational contexts. Here is something that I picked up from my Harvard Kennedy School peers is that they are having small group discussions on how the public administrative structure is different across different countries. And we could replicate that at the ed school by, for instance, bringing together peers, say, for instance, from India, and we could share how the school and the colleges are structured here and how education is delivered in the country. And similarly, we could have peers from, say, other countries talk about their education system. And it could be a really fruitful exercise just to learn from one another in terms of what are the innovations that are happening across different levels, be it early childhood education or K-12 or even K-16. So that is another thing that I wanted to bring together for the group. And lastly, staying connected. Right now, we're trying to do it in our own ways of staying in touch with, say, other members of the larger Harvard community. And I'd want to do it in a more structured way, perhaps connect with other student advisory boards of different schools and see if we can have events together where we can learn more about what are the others doing and the difference they want to make in the world. So those are some of the ideas that I had. And to bring it to the LOE leadership team, there are a few things that we can do. One is have regular monthly get-togethers where, just coming together in the evening with some snacks and coffee and things like that, and just getting to discuss how the month is going by and if there are new inputs and new ways we can improve the student experience. So getting an opportunity to come together and share feedback, that's one. And I know we've been all bombarded with a lot of surveys, but for those who may be interested, surveys another way of collecting data. And lastly, I personally keep an ear to the ground and watch out for any pain points that come up in our WhatsApp groups, Slack channels, etc. And I would bring those ideas together to the ELOE leadership team and see how we can make the experience better for all of us. So that's a little bit about me, and I hope to get an opportunity to represent all of you and also to make that experience better for everyone. Thank you.